А у нас будет немножко по-другому, с какой-то, может быть, своей собственной эмоциональностью, грустью, может быть. Все-таки, мне кажется, русским присущ такой либо разухабистость, либо такая меланхолия, какая-то чисто русская меланхолия.
The Moscow scene is a bit like all things come together in one, like it's more collaged, like it's like sound collage.
It's just less European, I guess, to to explain. It's just Eastern kind of thing.
Для меня всегда главной особенностью Москвы была притязательность московской публики, которая стимулирует всегда идти впереди и никогда не останавливаться на месте.
Moscow is very sensitive to everything is going around the world. It's somewhere in between, like a hub between like this Eastern background and Western civilization.
What I love about Moscow is that there are lots of different communities and promotional groups who are focused on their own genre, vision, philosophy and stuff.
Нас делают уникальными отсутствие правил, которые складываются, но именно если, скажем, западная клубная культура, она уже работает по сложившимся, хорошо отлаженным правилам, что и хорошо, и плохо, то для нашей сцены это полный разброд и шатание.
The first rave took part in this building, Pavilion Cosmos, called Gagarin Party. It was like 10 days before Perestroika happened. Like the most powerful time of electronic music in Russia was right before we started.
Тот первый самый рейв, никто тогда не называл, кстати, это не было такого слова, все называли это словом парти, даже парти, говорили просто Гагарин парти. Пришли туда все, кто только мог быть. Пришли корреспонденты западных СМИ, пришли сотрудники посольств, за ними пошли значит, бизнесмены, бандиты и какие-то модники. Модников было меньшее количество.
Like 91, like the wall broke down and things just kicked off from there.
This culture clash, what happened after this Soviet Union was finished, and all those subculture experiences just floated here in the same time.
We are now based on post-communism. This communism period was really connected with the music, some great classical music and also some jazz, also some boogie funk stuff. And we are now having this great amount of the vinyls were pressed in the Soviet Union.
Main challenge that you have to know the people here. I mean, it's if you're local or you have local connections, I think it's okay. But if you don't know people, right people, it's a really big challenge to make anything here.
You know, when government is involved, especially here, in Russia, they're starting to dictate their own rules. It is becoming very difficult. So there is not the freedom, as everybody knows, is a problem with that word.
If you talk about the problems, what we have there, yeah, the police is really shitty here. It's everywhere, and the laws are really strict. You can't feel comfortable on the parties so much, because if the police catch you with some drugs and some stuff, then you will go to jail, or you will be needed to pay lots of money to get from this situation.
Everything what we try to produce here, it's way more difficult in Europe because it's just in Russia.
Outline Festival was a special moment for Moscow and the whole Russian scene, because people who never been in such an event in Moscow, they were, I think, a bit shocked of like understanding that they're in a city which is a bit radical about open-minded events.
Как делает Сергей Сергеев, делает какие-то мероприятия, или как делает та же самая Arma, когда сделала Outline со Stereo Tactics, они сделали гигантский фестиваль. Мне кажется, что так выглядел первый сонар, который превратился через 20 лет в сонар. А в России это они сделали такое, что никто не думал, никто не верил, а они сделали.
Russians was really waiting for festival like that, and when we done this, when we make it happen, all Russians, what we saw, like, was really give heart back, like really say thanks and whatever, just give feeling back. It's our way. It's, how should I say, it's Outline.
Что Москва стала другой, и что Outline изменил Москву. Но до меня лично осознание этого момента не пришло до конца, и осознание действительно масштаба фестиваля, который получилось сделать.
История с Outline — это было, в общем-то, успешное партнерство с государственными органами, с которыми все боятся. Но вот Arma сделала, и получилось. То есть мне кажется, что это микс из творчества, амбициозности, сумасшедшей амбициозности. Ну и какого-то риска, наверное.
You can see such different things in one night. It's full of contrasts, and these contrasts are starting from the level of wealth, ending of the level of craziness in the truth. I think people here are still having huge fun at the parties, you know, and lots of artists who are coming here and playing, they really like the crowd, because, you know, they're not coming home at 2. They stay there during up to the morning and stuff. Of course, it depends on the scene. Like techno guys, they cannot even, you know, they can rock out for 2 days or 3 or more. I don't know. But I think actually, you know, people go out late here, and parties they start lately too. Which we actually want to change a bit. We're getting older. You can easily see the development of Russian scene, because if you visit some parties, you'll see Russian guys playing vinyl, and you can also see Russian guys playing vinyl pressing with some Russian stuff, some music from Moscow, from St. Petersburg. Yeah, the development is really like fast moving, You can see how the musical scene is changing and it's getting more deep. Like lots of people started involved in this music scene. So Soviet Union was much different from the nowadays. It was more about jazz, and now it's becoming techno vibes and house vibes.
We need a little change again now, you know. We need like the new people, the youngers. And I guess that's what's happening right now. So we'll see in the next few years, I guess, what's going to happen.
I'm really impressed how everything changing, and I'm really happy that a lot of really crazy people on this scan doing a lot of amazing events. And of course, guys from Arma, they're doing really amazing things. They're very brave.
Потому что все-таки у нас пошла какая-то рост экономики, цены на нефть полезли вверх, люди начали гулять опять, такое уже разгульное купечество пошло, начали устраивать какие-то рейвы, в Москве сменилось отношение к клубам как к месту не там, где которые места прогрессивные, а места, где просаживаются деньги.
Because of this cash flow, there are like lots of parties, and those very different influences here are melting down. And so I really hope that Moscow's scene, electronic scene, is gotta get bigger every year, every month.
We need media, like a good media. You know, that's what you don't get here. We've got like a few things, but it doesn't really help out.
People should focus more on local scene, support the local DJs, local producers, because we have a lot of cool guys who invest a lot of money and time in digging the records, and they need some support, you know. And when people will start to support their own scene, the scene will start to grow, and we'll see some more cool producers, and we'll have a media, and then we'll have a boiler room in Russia.